All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, y'all, my bad. All right, so I had to take that call real quick. Yes, indeed, man. Hope everybody had a good night's rest. We're gonna cook on some boxing this morning. Talk a little bit about Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. Let me scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far. The Dirt Gang boss, what's happening with it? Anwar Willis, Jeff the producer. The lovely brown sugar Tay is in the building. Jalen Hudson, Coach 67 Sports TV. Keisha Sellers, Miami Snoopy 305, Mississippi King, Shemaine Calhoun, Southpaw Boxing 77, Marcus in the building. Shut up. D-Man Jr. Let's see. Acondo LDBC enough in the building. Sheldon LDBC enough with the dude. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa's in the building. Homie Cadillac Red, what's happening with it, homie? JC, Justin Jacobs, Dinkin Dollars, Dane Watson, Charles Jameson. Main Event Mark in the building. City Boy Kendall's up in here. Random Thoughts. XB Black Ice. Kai Hype. T. Scott. The Brothers UK. Poise 111. Kaz in the building. The homie Stormy B-Man is up in here. The Ghost Rider. Kai the Face Stiller. Perfect Black. Rob Sportsman Lee. Hassan Rice. Big Wayne. Main Event Mark. Snacks B. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Can't read everybody, but much love to everybody that's in here. Everybody in the building. Oh my goodness gracious. What's happening with the Just Do Boxing? DJ Zion Love, New Fatboy Fitness, Soul Power, aka Game Dub Kingdom. Salute to everybody in here. Y'all get the likes all the way up, y'all. We need over 160 likes. Let's do that. Let's get the likes all the way up. All right, y'all. So basically, Errol Spence Jr. did an interview yesterday, a local interview that went viral, I guess. He was at some Dallas Cowboys function, and the media asked him about the Terrence Crawford fight, and they asked Errol Spence what why would he beat Terrence Crawford? What edge did he have over Terrence Crawford? Yeah. Main event, still recovering, man, for sure. So they asked Errol Spence what gave him the edge over Terrence Crawford, and he said he believes he's stronger, he's more durable than Terrence Crawford. He says that if they're in there toe to toe banging away, he think he's more durable than Terrence Crawford. Now that tells me a few things. One, this is the second time that I've heard, at least the second time I've heard Errol Spence basically say he's expecting a war. He's expecting to bring the fight. So this is going to be interesting because Earl says when the bell rings, he's stepping. So now if Earl comes out there and he steps to Crawford, and Crawford is doing anything other than stepping back, then the perception is going to be probably from the judges and from the fans. The perception is going to be that Crawford is probably losing, or Crawford is afraid to engage. So this is going to be interesting to see if what kind of fight this is. I think it's going to be a good fight regardless. But he also used Earl Spence. He used Tim Duncan as the standard. You know what I'm saying? He says he's more fundamentally sound than Terrence Crawford. He said if he had to put it in basketball terms, he would be Tim Duncan, and Terrence Crawford would be Kevin Garnett. Right? Now, those of you that remember, KG and Tim Duncan went at it a lot back in the day. They were arch nemesis, but Tim Duncan always got the better of him for the most part. Tim Duncan was just the better player. KG was more, a little more exciting. He talked a little more trash, had a little more sauce, but Tim Duncan was a more exciting fighter. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Queen 71? Salute to the lovely. Yeah, Duncan was the more fundamentally sound guy though. But Earl Spence likes to use that comparison a lot when referring to himself. Thank you, Ben. He likes to use that comparison a lot when talking about himself. He talks about him as Tim Duncan. All right. So I can expect Earl Spence to come to the fight and be defensively responsible, effective aggression. I can expect all those things from Earl Spence. I'm not sure exactly what Terrence Crawford is going to do yet. I hope Terrence Crawford returns the favor and steps to Earl Spence and makes this an exciting fight. You know what I mean? If we get anything like Hearns and Hagler, and it was in the first 3 rounds, I mean, I'm not asking for too much. I don't ask for too much. But if we get anything close to that, I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? They come out there and start thumping. It's going to be a beautiful sight to see. What's up, Terrell Colwell? Coach 67 Sports TV was having with it. Yeah. They come out there and let their hands go. It's going to be a beautiful sight to see. Said Bud feints and counters will control Spence aggression just like he did Porter. Well, maybe. We got to see. Bud is definitely an amazing counterpuncher. Definitely amazing counterpuncher. Sharp, too. Real sharp. Sharp, accurate counterpuncher. Short, hard punches on the inside by Bud. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a battle of will. The homie Raider Time in the Super Chat showing love. Much love and much appreciation, brother. Salute to you, Raider Time. Appreciate the smoke. Coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. Tiz Frank say, Bud Fates ain't finna control nothing. Hold on, yo. Let me give one of the cough drops, man. It might not. But we ain't gonna know until we see it. Because regardless, whatever happened, somebody gonna be mad at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what happens, somebody gonna be upset. Somebody gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see a good scrap, good fight. That's all. Military voice says, "I got the house on Bud." Okay, okay. I ain't betting too big on this fight. Not too big. I'll bet some light work, nothing too major on it. Woolbag say 6'3" or 5'4", Bud after 9. And it had, he said, it had it against Porter. That's what you had against Porter. When you fought, when I had Bud losing the Porter fight. I had Bud and Spence losing, both of them losing their Porter fights. And Spence saved himself with a knockdown. And he took over the last 2 rounds. And I think Crawford, if he hadn't caught and dropped, Sean Porter, he would have lost that to me on my scorecard. Miami Snoopy say so did Bomac. Yeah. Bomac told Bud he was losing. King Wani said Bud getting beat up. Young Abel said, I'm going to destroy Junior on the hardwood. Yeah, just make sure you show up there, Abel. Make sure you show up to the meet and greet for that good basketball game. Thomas from the Bronx, what's happening with it, homie? Big Dose, what it do? The homie Drew Titan, LLC in the building. What it do, Drew? So you had Errol beating Porter 7-3 before the knockdown. It's a tough one there, brother. Yeah, I didn't have it that way. But I like fights like that. I like fights that that's close, real good, technical matches. And I got a feeling, unless this fight is a stoppage between Errol and Bud, no matter who wins, it's going to be some complaining afterwards. You best believe that. You best be believing that. Mm-hmm. Woolback said official scorecard for Bud versus Porter had it 86, 85, 87, 84, 86, 85, all in favor of Bud. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool close card. But I had it about that for Porter though. See the way Bud counters, he can get dog walked by nobody. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out for sure. Smash the like button, ladies and gents. We need 360 likes in the building. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get them on up there because I don't know how long I'm gonna be live today. Don't know how long I'm gonna be live this morning. I'm still waiting on the press conference, man. I'm still waiting on these dudes to have the press conference. They're being cheap, man. They're being real cheap. This fight deserves a press tour. Anybody heard anything about the press conference? Anybody heard anything? Suge Knight Cigar in the super chat showing love Much love, much appreciation. He says Spence has a great body attack, but he also throws a lot of low blows. My boys already using this excuse. Well, it's gonna be excuses after the fight. I'll tell you that right now for anybody. What's up, Divine Sense? What to do? Whoever wins this fight or loses this fight, I told you it's gonna be excuses, man. See, it's supposed to be a pressure today. Man, I ain't heard nothing, bro. If it's a pressure today, and they haven't announced it, like that's ridiculous, bro. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous, bro. They're not giving this fight the credit it deserves or the promo it deserves. You know what I mean? What's up, David Scott the third? Thrill Hill say, will somebody put to bed about this man switching? He begins orthodox and switches to southpaw and stays uh, enough already with the switching. Yeah, Bud don't really switch too often in the fights. He's not going back and forth a lot. He pretty much, yeah, like you say, start orthodox, then goes to southpaw. It's gonna be interesting to see what he do. See if he tweaked that against Errol. Because when Marvin Hagler fought Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler got nervous and decided to fight orthodox, thinking he's throwing off Ray Leonard, and he probably made the fight closer than it had to be. Says they depended on the black community to market this fight. Well, I don't know why. They ain't paying nobody. So I don't know what they're expecting. I ain't seen Crawford and Spence on no black YouTube channels. I mean, it'd be different if they were doing that. They coming down, sitting down together on some black YouTube channels, then that'll work out. Hold on, my Blaze. Yeah, R.I.P. to the Iron Sheik. Yeah, I heard about that yesterday. What's up, Opulent LD? Bank statement. What's happening with it, homie? Bank statement kills in the building. Said press conference next Thursday and Friday. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. They gotta get this thing jumping. Almighty Law say, dude swear Bud is a ninja when it comes to switching. We're gonna find out, man. We'll see what happens. I got Earl, man, in a close fight, man. I think Bud gonna hold his own. I think he should earn y'all respect. For the people that don't respect Bud, I think you respect him after this fight. But I think he'll lose. Close fight. But I know one thing, a lot of people picking him to win. Whole lot of people that I know, whole lot of people I respect. A lot of older guys, they all picking Bud to win. And if EJ wins this fight, like I think he will, I think Earl deserves some extra credit, seeing as though people seem to think he gonna be messed up from these accidents and stuff. Like, bro, he win this fight, y'all can't just you gotta give him the credit for that, man. because a lot of people picking against him because they think he damaged goods. A1 Hoops on say close fight. He said EJ about to dog walk this dude. He said Bud inside the ring is a nice fighter. Outside the ring, dude weird. Let's see. Stark 7 in the super chat. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, I think Bud gonna target Spence body. I don't know. I don't think he gonna. If he was to hurt Spence to the body, I'd be absolutely shocked. What's up, Canna Loco? I think Bud is gonna target Errol Spence's mouth. That's what I think. Then he gonna try to hit him in the mouth. He gonna try to see if that mouthpiece situation been corrected. You know. Woodbag says Earl has a bad right eye. I think his eye is fine. I think Earl's eye is fine. And I mean, if it'd be smart for Crawford to target it though, it'd be definitely smart for Crawford to target that eye. To target that eye, he gonna have to come out fighting southpaw. So he'll have his right hand in front, and he can use that jab to Errol Spence's eye. That'd be a smart technique. Try to blind him early. A1 Hoops on TWT in the super chat. Salute, homie. He says, happy belated OG. Many more to come. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. What's up, Anthony Bolden? Knockdown boxing. What's happening with it? Said DJ needs to check the gloves, too. Bud's last fight was suspect. Oh, they're going to check them gloves. You better believe that. They're going to check them gloves, homie. They're going to look at them. They're going to check them gloves. There ain't going to be no shenanigans with them. Thomas Morris in the super chat. What it do, fam? Appreciate the love, homie, in the super chat. Since people think EJ is just gonna land body shots, but don't realize that will allow Bud to counter to the head. Yeah, they're not thinking that far through. Well, that's what I say, man. Like, look, I understand what these fighters are, and I know both of these dudes is some monsters. Both of them are some monsters. Let me get this weirdo out of here. What's wrong with these dudes, man? Coming up here asking me about these chicks with mental health issues. Don't be invoking no names over here, homie. What's up, LB in the building? What's happening with it, homie? LB say question 78. Let me see here. Say question 78. Is Terrence Crawford a guy who fights up close or fight at a distance? Bud he fights basically at a distance to mid range. You know what I'm saying? But he's an excellent counter puncher, and he throws short, powerful shots on the inside, which is why you gotta be careful on the inside with him, because people think Bud can't fight on the inside, but the dude is very strong, man. He's strong. He can pop. I've seen him hurt a few people with them little quick counter shots on the inside. David Jackson in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says these fans will flip on Bud July 30th, guaranteed. Oh yeah, that's the sad part, bro. Like like I said this before, Earl Spence fans are really Earl Spence fans, and they're gonna rock with him. They're gonna rock with him. You know what I'm saying? If Earl was to lose this fight tomorrow, the next day Earl will still have fans. You know what I'm saying? But Bud, I don't know. I think people in Omaha will still rock with him, but it's a lot of fake Bud fans. People who just don't like Spence, pretending like they like Bud, but they'll turn on him quick, fast, and hurry. Let's see. King Mac the God in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, family. Says, OG, how good was Aaron Pryor and Mike McCallum? Extremely good. Extremely good. Both of them, two of the greatest fighters of all time. I mean, Aaron Pryor was a monster at 140. Mike McCallum was a monster in multiple weight divisions. One of the most technically sound fighters the world has ever seen, Mike McCallum, bro. Underrated, was ducked by all them guys, ducked him. That's what's funny to me when guys talk about the old school fighters. They talk about the Four Horsemen, Duran and Leonard, Hearns and Hagler, and talk about how they all fought each other. That's true. But the crazy part is that's all they fought. They fought, them four guys fought each other. But it was plenty of contenders and guys who were on their way up who didn't get a title shot and was avoided by those names. Plenty of them. What's up, Sister Quee? Mike Biggs Boxing, what's happening with it, homie? Y'all smash the like button. We need 500 likes in the building. 500 thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Morris said, I don't really know who's going to win, but I know that if Bud hurts EJ, he will jump all over him. Bud is a killer finisher, just like EJ. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Whew. Yep. It's going to come down. It's going to be a battle of will, that's all. But they need to hurry up these press conferences. I know that. Pop your collar in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. Says the excuse is going to be the same with Mayweather beat Pac. He says the EJ aged Bud out. Mark my words. Well, that's just horrible. That's a horrible excuse. EJ aging out Bud is a horrible excuse. Don't nobody want to hear that. Yeah, Divine Sense. We got a meet and greet coming up on August 12th, 13th, and 14th. Yep, this year, a couple months, like 2 months from now. Godson 777, what's happening? You said, is there a boxer that didn't duck anybody? Don't know. We don't know all the details of everything. It's always something going on behind the scenes. You don't know what it is, you know. BBG says, you know they will say that. I don't care. I don't want to hear no excuses. I mean, I had to wait too long for this fight. So as long as it ain't no blatant robbery, like as long as EJ don't get robbed, like if he come out there and Earl clearly dominate, and I know how to judge fights. I know what's a close fight. I know a fight that can go either way, swing rounds, you know. But if EJ straight dominate him, and I see EJ winning 8 to 9 rounds, and then they tell me he lost, then that's gonna be ridiculous, or vice versa. But I don't want to hear no excuses afterwards for nobody really. Been waiting too long to get this fight. They just have a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Southside Boxing 601. What's happening with homie? Salute to you in the super chat. He says EJ gonna have to find his tech after round 5. Brother Southside, what's happening with homie? What you been up to, bro? But yeah, this fight gonna have a lot of bragging rights for a lot of people. The fans who have been arguing about this fight, um, fans that have been arguing about this fight for years, they're gonna have a lot of bragging rights. Which is why I suspect a lot of people don't really want to see this fight. They wanted to win the war outside the ring. They wanted it to be one person blatantly ducking or pulling some sucker moves so they can say, see, that's what they wanted. But now that the fight finna happen, yeah, the people get nervous. Dillian G, what's happening? He says 78. You heard Tank House got broken into, took all his ish. Nah, I didn't hear that, but you know, when stuff like that happens, it's usually somebody friends, acquaintances, people who you let into your private spaces. Because I don't understand for the life of me how all these celebrities got all this money but don't have no security systems. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, who's breaking into these people's house? It ain't nobody from Ocean's 11. They're not. It's not cat burglars creeping in, cutting alarm wires and stuff like you see on movies. No, these are just plain old idiots coming into the crib. Ain't nobody there. They always seem to know right where to go to get the jewelry and the bags and the most expensive stuff. And there's never any surveillance footage. So, man, in my opinion, a lot of that stuff be insurance scams, man. Whenever a celebrity tell me they got robbed, the house got robbed, and there's no surveillance footage, I always say it's a security, not security, but insurance scam. That's all it is, man. I don't put no stock into that, bro. Like Shannon Sharp talking about $1 million worth of jewelry missing from his house when he was on a date. Okay, well, who knew you was going on the date, right, with this chick? Um, why didn't your alarm go off? Why didn't your phone signal you the moment somebody touched your window or your door? I don't understand. Regular people got alarms like that, and y'all rich. So, sorry, can't convince me. Can't convince me. Big Dose 5-1 Trey in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, fam. He says, uh, Ty King, um, Ty King Allah, Muhammad is the one keeping them alive. Yes, sir, man. Rest in peace to the brothers. Rest in peace to the brothers. Mm-hmm. Also, Kurt Sugar. I'm saying rest in peace, Kurt Sugar. Oh, quickly say Nicki Minaj also had something stolen from her the other day. Yeah. I don't trust none of these celebrities. I don't trust none of these celebrities. It's insurance scams, man. Let me see here. What's up, my brother Willie Lowe? What it do, Willie? Let me see here. Yeah, so hopefully the fight live up to the hype, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'll do a technical breakdown. Somebody in the chat asked me to break down the fight technically. I think I did that last year. I'll do it again. Soon. I'll do another technical breakdown of the fight soon. I just want to see the press conferences and stuff first. I want to see some training footage and whatnot. What in the world are these dudes doing? What's wrong with these dudes? Dude, get out of my chat. What's wrong with these weirdos? Y'all dudes just unbelievable, man. Just random dudes coming stalking me, bro. It's unbelievable, man. Yeah, it's like three dudes, just weirdos, come up here stalking me, asking me weird questions about weird people. That girl got a whole boyfriend. She been had a boyfriend. She should be happy. The last person on her mind should be me. After all these years. But when you're miserable as a motherfucker, this is what happens. I'm gonna sit around talking about me for years. Need to go to the doctor and get that little shot they give them. Go to the doctor, get that shot, so you can get back, back mentally prepared and stuff like that, and you should be okay for another 6 weeks before you have to get another one. That's what needs to happen. Yeah, they obsessed with me, bro. It's ridiculous. The obsession, bro. Let me see here. Yeah, Shade Girl. That's what it is. They just, them simp dudes, you know what I'm saying? They want to listen to that nonsense. Listen to that nonsense. Yeah, won't you go over there and smash her? Don't worry about if I smash you. Won't you go over there and smash her? See how that turned out for you. You're gonna be the next person on the attack list. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no problems with that. Trust me. Stay away from that. Let me see here. See what it do. Yeah, Quinn, you right. Yeah, they just be coming over here trying to talk boxing. Here he come with this weirdo behavior. Main event Mark in the super chat. What it do, fam? He says it's Gay Pride Month 78. It's gonna be even weirder. Yeah, you know that. Mm-hmm. You know that. Acting a plumb fool out here in these streets. Yeah, just block them. As soon as y'all see them acting weird, just block them. Yeah, but anyway, I'm looking forward to the fight. I think, like I said, I'm gonna do a technical breakdown as the fight get closer, and as I see them training, see when I can figure what style I think they're gonna come with. But I still think it's gonna be a close fight, regardless. Stormy B Man in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Stormy says my 2-part breakdown will drop Friday before fight week and Friday before the fight. He says part 1 will cover who they are. Part 2 will be the strategies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all subscribe to the homie Stormy B Man for that good knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That good knowledge. What's up, Zone? Drink more water. What it do? Yeah, so I'm hoping for a good fight. I think it will be. I think the fight gonna live up to the hype. I don't think this is gonna be a Mayweather Pacquiao situation. I think this fight will actually be a real good fight. Um, I think it's gonna be come down to the wire. One mistake is gonna be the difference. I think Bud gonna be the one to make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud gonna be the one to make that mistake. I think he gets knocked down. You know what I mean? A knockdown is gonna be the difference in the fight. We'll see. Alan Manville in the super chat with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, fam. Says great content as always. Thank you, brother. Dream no water talking crazy. Talking about some hope all you boxing aficionados put your money on EJ. The easiest money you're gonna make. Uh said, well, that's what I've been told over the years. Mm-hmm. A condo say I think it goes 12 rounds, but Bud gets hurt in deep water. That's what I think gonna happen. I think it's gonna come to a decision, but I think it's gonna be a knockdown in the fight. I think Bud gonna get knocked down. I think he gonna listen. This is how I see the fight. I think the first 3 to 4 rounds, Earl Spence is gonna win clearly. Somewhere at round 3 to 5, after that, Bud's gonna win a few rounds clearly. Okay, it's gonna be pretty much an even fight going into the second half. I think it's going to be pretty much an even fight going into the second half. I think round 10 or 11. I think in the mixed up an exchange with Terrence Crawford digging to the body, I think Earl Spence catches him. He goes down. He gets back up. But that point right there is going to be the difference in the fight. That's just my thinking. And I felt like that for years. But I could be wrong. It could go the other way. You know what I'm saying? He might catch EJ. Let me see here. King Bunny say ninth round stoppage. Yeah, man. What if it's a demolition job though? That's what scared me. What scared me is if it's a demolition job. Now listen, hypothetically, what if Earl come in here and just mow down Terrence Crawford? I mean, just mow him down like it ain't. Just walk through him like a knife through butter. I'm gonna low key be a little upset. I mean, I'll be happy Earl won, but I'm gonna be a little bit like, man, really? Come on, bro. If he mow that man down, bro, No, that's next level stuff right there. What if the opposite happened? What if the opposite happened? What if all this stuff we talking we come wrong? What if Bud come in here and just jump on EJ, hurt him early, and just don't let up, and we gotta suffer through this? That's the worst that can happen. The worst that can happen is somebody just get mowed down. The best case scenario is that this is a great fight, a classic. Queen said if that happened, then Bud was a hype job. Now I think it's too late for either one of them to be a hype job now. Yeah, Queeky said as long as it's a good fight. That's what I'm saying. I want to see a scrap. I want something to tell. I want something to rewatch. You know what I mean? You know the fights that when you bored, you can go back and like I feel like watching this fight. You know what I mean? Like from time to time when I'm bored and I want to watch boxing, I'll go put on um I'll put on Mike McCallum versus James 21. I'll put on Mike Tyson versus Razor Ruddock, one of those fights. I'll put on Bo Holyfield. I'll put on Trinidad versus Fernando Vargas. I'll put on Ike Corte versus Oscar De La Hoya, so on and so forth. I want this fight to be one of those fights, a fight that, you know what I'm saying, you can go back and watch again. That's what I want to see. Said Floyd versus Haddon. You know, I really don't rewatch Floyd versus Haddon. I think I might have watched it maybe 3 times my whole life, maybe 4 times. Floyd versus Haddon. The funny thing about the Haddon fight was that the UK fans came over here 10,000 strong, talking greasy, man, cheering, and man, Ricky Haddon. The funniest thing is that check left hook sending Ricky Haddon head into that turnbuckle. Say Dawson Ward. Yeah, that was a demolition job. Andre Ward just destroyed Chad Dawson. Said Charlo versus Castano. That was a good fight, but I don't be watching that one though. I don't really be going back watching that one because I'm not really a Charlo fan. I just support them to stay on code, but eh, this is not my cup of tea, man. Let me see here. He said De La Hoya was lucky to get that Corte W. Man, I thought Ike Corte beat him, bro. I thought Ike Corte beat him. And De La Hoya was the man, though. De La Hoya fought. He fought almost everybody, but he was some close fights up in there where you like, wait a minute, bro. Like the Sweet Pea fight, the Corte fight, De La Hoya, Felix Strum. De La Hoya has some questionable wins. Corey McGroin in the super chat with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, what if EJ KO Bud in 9? Then second fight, Bud KO EJ. Hey, man. Now you in for a trilogy. Now we in for a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's the thing. In order to justify, it can't be no demolition job. See, I'm okay with if it's a knockout, if it's a competitive fight until there is a knockout, because now you can kind of justify the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. See a controversial draw. Could be a draw. Big Dog Willie, what's happening with it in the super chat? He says Spence is going to get disqualified. Bud is going to be beating Spence down, and then the Charlos jump in the ring and hit Bud in the head with a chair. This man crazy, man. This man is absolutely crazy. If that happened, yeah, I might be done with boxing, man. Because you ain't going to be able to convince me that wasn't staged. Big Dog, I mean, not Big Dog Willie, that's Willie Lowe. Willie Lowe say, how's Adonis Stevenson now? Sad how we get injured in boxing. People don't talk about him anymore. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Yep. That's why these fighters got to take care of themselves and they got to get their money. I mean, of course, we want to see the best fight the best, but I want these fighters to get paid too. And I want them to be smart with their money because, something happened to them. One bad punch, man, people going to move on. Nobody, ain't no Donna Stevenson videos coming out. Pritchard Cologne, G-Man Gerald McCullum. Nobody talking about them brothers no more. They moved on. Ain't nobody sending no donations. Nope. Fans just remain bloodthirsty. Lonzo Turner in the super chat showing love. Salute, homie. Says happy belated birthday, 78. Thanks for keeping it 100. Hey, salute to you, family. Appreciate the support. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. Run down here and take care of some business real quick. I go to the post office. But I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Y'all go check out the homie KQKC Boxing coming up next. And be on the lookout. Check my page later on for some more uploads. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat. Anybody K2 showing love. I'm about to hit out. Deuces.